Today I have a hair tutorial for you guys showing you how to do this super cute faux bob. I've tried almost every technique and this is the one that's easiest for me to do, so I wanted to show you guys how to do it, especially if you've never done this hairstyle before. I think it's a cute little way to just change up your hair without making any, major decisions to actually cut your hair. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this look. Keep in mind that this hairstyle will look a little bit different from person to person just because of layers that you might have in your hair, the length of your hair, and things like that. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and let's get started. So my hair is very straight, but for this style to look the most natural, we first need to curl the hair. So I'm first going to apply some Thermal Creations Curl Activator Spray by TRESemmé all over my hair just to protect it from the heat. And then gently brushing it through my hair just to make sure that it's evenly distributed. And next, I'm sectioning off half of my hair and securing that to the top of my head. And I always do this when I curl my hair. I just feel like it makes it a lot easier to curl the bottom half. And if you're going to be using a clipless curling one like I'm going to be doing, then I definitely suggest to wear a heat-resistant glove just to protect your hands. So for this look, I'll be using a 25mm clipless curling wand, and this size barrel is one of my favorites to use just in general. It gives a very natural looking curl. And the next step, of course, is to curl your hair, and I like bringing the barrel behind my head and wrapping the hair around it like this. I just feel like it makes the whole curling process just a little bit easier when it's behind my head. And you don't have to be too specific on which direction you're curling your hair in, and I even suggest alternating the directions just so it gives it a more natural look and so that the curls don't mesh together as easy. So I'm just repeating this step to the rest of the hair, and if you want a closer, kind of slower, detailed view of exactly how I curl the hair, then I'll list a few videos down below in the description box so you guys can check those out. So once all the hair is curled, it should look something like this. And now I'm just going to gently comb through a few of the curls and just shake up the roots a bit to give more volume and more sort of oomph to the hair, which will be important for later on when we're creating this faux bob. And to give even more body and more texture, I'm going to use TRESemmé's Fresh Start Dry Shampoo to not only remove oils, but to give the hair a good grip and good texture, which will again help us to create this bob. So I'm pretty much just spraying this all over and especially into my roots, and then I'm just using my fingertips to work that into the hair. Okay, so now our hair is nice and curled and has a bit of volume and texture to it. So now it's time to create our faux bob. And you will need quite a few bobby pins for this style, so make sure that you have a few handy, and you're also going to need one hair tie. So the first step is to section off the upper half of your hair, and if you have longer layers in your hair, then try to leave the longest ones out and then just secure that hair with a hair tie. Now I'm just gently adjusting that hair tie. I don't want it to be too tight or to pull too much on the hair because we'll lose that curl. So once that's done, I'm taking the ends of the hair and wrapping it underneath and up towards my head and eventually tucking it underneath the hair. And once it's all tucked in, I'm just gently pulling a few pieces and kind of just separating the hair a bit to give a bit more volume. And then just secure this with a few bobby pins. And now I'm just going back again and loosening up the hair a bit to create more volume. So now it's time for the upper half of the hair. And if you find any parts that need redefining, then you can just go ahead and just curl those again. So now I'm taking about a 2 to 3 inch section of hair and just wrapping it under itself up towards my head to create this little curl almost, and then just pinning this into the rest of my hair. And the great thing about this hairstyle is that it really doesn't have to be perfect, and because we curled the hair, it kind of blurs the lines a little bit and really makes it look authentic. I'm just pulling out a section in the front and recurling it, and this will just give it a bit more of that undone effect. Now I'm again just playing around with the style a little bit, just trying to loosen the bob as much as possible to really allow the curls to show. And once I'm happy with that, I'm going to take this Tres 2 hairspray by TRESemmé to keep this style intact throughout the day. And this hairspray also gives a nice little glossy finish to the hair, which is really nice. And there you have the finished look, so a super cute faux bob in just a few minutes. So that is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed that, and I hope that you guys try out this look for yourself during the holiday season or just for any kind of festive occasion that you have. Thank you guys so much again for watching. I hope that everyone is having a nice day, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Mwah! Bye now!